Are you hungry?
Give me something good.
Hi and welcome to another episode of Görgött. Today we're making lobster rolls. One of my favorite things. I just love seafood. Any type of seafood, as you probably noticed by now if you've been following me for a while. And lobster roll is one of my favorites. We're making it with a little bit of a twist. Not a big twist, but it's just a different bread. We're using Japanese milk bread, Shokupan, because I think that will go amazingly good with it. So we'll make a Japanese Sando out of the lobster roll. But before we start, as always, please click the subscribe button and the little bell icon so that you get updated when new content comes online. But without further ado, let's get cooking. Here we have all we need for a beautiful lobster roll. We have our two beautiful lobsters, some nice dill, some celery, red onions, a nice Japanese milk bread, some QP, and butter. Now let's get prepping. Let's start with our red onion. Just want to chop it up finely. So this is enough, now we can put it to the side. So for the celeriac, we cut it lengthwise. And then we chop it up as well. Looking at the amount, I think it's enough if we just use one celery stalk. That goes in together with the onions. We also want some nice dill in there. It goes perfect with seafood like this. Just bundle it up. You can put that in together with the onions and the celery as well. Now for a lobster, it's already cooked. I'll take the biggest knife I have. You see there's a cross at the top of the head. So we go in there with the knife. Cut it down like that, and then so there we have the two halves. You can start with the tails. Just kind of lift it out. Now we're saving all the shells because we're going to make a lobster bisque in another episode. Here we kind of take out the intestine. For the claws, you can break them apart like that. Then you take your knife again, the back side. See if that was enough. You see the beautiful meat. And now for the claw itself. We didn't manage to get it out whole. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. But we take that part out. And we take the knife again, the back. Make sure that the cartilage is gone, but you can see it's on this part here. I'll show you another way. It's you just take off the tail like that. You press the tail together. And then normally you can just pull it apart from the inside like that. Then you get the whole tail out. And when you eat the whole lobster, I like to eat the legs too, but now I'm going to need them for my soup. But all you have to do is you can actually, hopefully you can see it here. You can just stick that in your mouth and like chew down on it, and then the meat comes out. It's very nice meat as well. So this is the lobster meat you get out of 2 lobsters, minus the legs, because the legs we want in our stock. It's time to cut up our bread. Cut the end off. And then we want nice thick slices. There, we're making 2 sandwiches, so we need 4 slices. Now we just want to cut the lobster up into smaller pieces. And now what we want to do with this is to warm it up gently in some melted butter. So our butter is nice and warm. Turn it down to very low temperature. Get all the lobster in there. And it's not to cook it, the lobster is already cooked. It's just to kind of warm it through and give it a nice buttery feel to it, or taste to it. Yeah, there we are, it's warm. So this is ready for our bread. Do them one by one, they're too big. You just want to give them a bit of color and a bit of butterness. That's already enough. And that's the last one. Now we're ready to assemble. We have the red onions, the celery and the dill. We'll add a bit of QP to that. And what I forgot to show you at the beginning is we also need some lemon juice. So we'll put some lemon juice in. So it was a good idea to do it in your hand. As you see, I got 3 pips. We can stir this. We add a little bit more QP to it. Give it a quick taste. Very good. Needs a little bit of salt still. And now we also mix in our nice lobster with the butter. You see it's already kind of a pinkish color to it. And now we're ready to put this on the bread. There we go, we have the bottom piece. Get a claw in there. This might be a bit messy, but who cares? Messy is good sometimes. Get the top on. Squeeze it down. Now like the sandos, we cut off the edges. Down the middle. There you have 2 beautiful pieces of lobster roll or lobster sando. I can't wait to give this a try. It's time to dig into these babies. It's not diet food, but it's damn good. Crazy. Seafood, lemon, dill, Japanese milk bread, shokupan, and the star of the show, the lobster. For seafood lovers like me, it's almost heaven. And it's nice because you get a bit dirty. You can lick your fingers. And you know what that means? It's finger licking good. As always, I hope you enjoyed the episode. please show that you enjoyed it by clicking the thumbs up, giving us a like, and if you haven't done so yet, click the subscribe button. That's it for this time. I'm not sure what we're doing next time. Maybe we'll make the lobster soup next time to kind of use the shells. But I'm not sure I'm not sure yet from timing. But I'm sure it will be good. Thank you very much. Take care. Bye bye.